Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're having a barbecue, so I wanted to show you how we did this. So I've got some chicken legs here and my go-to peri marinade, and in the peri marinade I forgot to put the garlic in, so I just chopped that in, and I thought it would be quite nice when you barbecue it. The taste will still be really nice and the garlic will probably just melt. And in another mixing bowl I got chicken thighs, about a kilo chicken thighs, yogurt, I just chopped up garlic, oil, and this was a shawarma recipe. So this is coriander seeds and zira, red chili flakes, salt, black pepper, paprika powder, and red chili powder, and then a little bit of garam masala and a little bit of tandoori powder, vinegar, white pepper powder, and lemon juice. And then you give that a good mix. It sounds like a lot of ingredients, but it is really nice. We've had this before, and what I did was mix it together, marinate it for as long as I could, and then just put it on a skewer, which I'll show you as well. And it's really nice. I did make this before. This is the world's tiniest barbecue. So my husband was lighting that up while I was marinating the chicken. It can take quite a bit of time to light up. So he's got his coals and then he's got his the lighting fluid, and he's just trying to light it up, and it has to get really nice and hot before we put the meat on. And what we did was wrap some of the meat in foil. My husband wanted it straight onto the coal, and I thought it would be too burned and charred looking, but that's the way he wanted it. And the shawarma, I put it onto a skewer with onions, big onion on either side to keep the chicken skewer secure. And you can see here my husband put his chicken, he wanted it straight onto the coal, which I think it gives it too much of a charred look and too much of a burn taste. Wrapping the meat in foil, I think, gives a really nice it gives you that smoked taste. It keeps the meat really succulent, it keeps the juices within, so it stops it from over drying as well. So this is my husband's batch, so his shawarma meat and his chicken thighs, he just cooked that straight on. And then it takes quite a bit of time, and he's having to keep putting the lighter fluid on, keep having to turn it. I actually said to him to put it on and then don't turn it, let it cook, but you know what men are like with their barbecues. So whilst my husband was cooking, that was going to take a bit of time, so what I decided to make as well as a side was Kart rice. So all I've done is put butter, oil, cumin seeds, black pepper, salt into a pan, and most importantly turmeric powder. And you give that a good mix. So you give that a good mix, and I had pre-soaked 1 mug of rice, and after about 20 minutes you just make this in a pot and then you put the rice in, so there's no need to boil or anything like that. We're putting it straight into this pot for it to absorb those spices. So we're just going to let it, we're not going to cook it, we're just going to let it take on some of the colour of the turmeric and some of the spices, and then give it a good mix. Then when some of this liquid that's in the pot reduces, we're just going to get 2 mugs of chicken stock and put that in, and this is really important, otherwise it's not going to have any taste. If you've got yuckini from another recipe and you don't know what to do with it, make this kind of rice. So it is a meat-free rice, but it's got that meaty taste, and if you don't want to use meat stock you can use vegetable stock, but it's really important to add some sort of stock, otherwise it won't taste like anything. So you can see I put it onto the boil, and I'm bringing it to this stage when there's only a little bit of water left and the rice is coming up to the surface. And then you get a towel. If you've watched any of my videos you'll have seen that I get a dry towel, put it into the lid, close the lid firmly and put it on a really low heat for 10 minutes just so that the excess water is absorbed. And you can see here the result. The rice are beautiful, fluffy, and they're so easy. They're just hassle free, and I thought this was a really beautiful accompaniment to the chicken that was cooking as well. So here I've just given it a wee mix. This was the final result. This was my husband's chicken. I don't think it looks that appetising. This was mine and the kids. It turned out really nice. And this was the shawarma on a skewer with the onions on the side. And this is how I plated it up. So I got some of the rice and put that to one side. Then I sliced up the shawarma meat and I added that on, and then I had a pre-prepared salad. So it was onions, green pepper, tomato, carrots, and I have this garlic tahini sauce. So if you've watched my shawarma video, the full recipe and the ingredients is all listed in there, and I can list it on here as well. And it's just a nice way to combine those two recipes. So you could put the shawarma meat and this garlic tahini and the salad into pita bread or a naan or something like that, but I thought I'd combine it, and I wanted to make my life easier that day, so I thought rice would be more filling, and it went really nice together. And there's another recipe that I have on my channel, it's called Kart rice and chicken. It's that kind of idea. So instead of using shawarma bread, you're basically putting it onto this rice, and it's really unusual rice, and it tastes so good, and the combination is nice. It's like you're eating food out. I'd highly recommend it, guys. Please try the recipe, let me know what you think, and like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you.
Like, share, comment and subscribe.